LGBT month, the teacher was teaching us that if you don't feel comfortable of the way you are, you could always change yourself. He showed us this girl that was 11 and she got plastic surgery to become a boy. She said that I wanted to kill LGBT people.
I was shocked and I was thinking, Kaysey wouldn't say kill. Are you sure?
I'm not a bad child. I'm trying to speak up for what's right because I think what my head teacher is doing is wrong.
I know that my daughter has speaked out on her honest opinion, and for speaking out she's been punished harshly.
I'm drawing pictures of flowers. So at first I wrote flower and I drew 2 flowers, and then when I go out later I'm going to pick up some flowers and stick them down. I like making stuff, I like reading and on the computer. I also like painting. There's one of my paintings. My favourite subject in school is maths, even though many people don't like maths because they think it's complicated. It's been very interesting. Just very interesting because I learned different things that I never learned before. I'm seeing children in my school and in my class that they don't want to learn about LGBT, but only because adults like prime ministers and other people that do support LGBT are saying that it's right for children to know this. But children can grow up and see that. They don't have to force it to be in school to make children learn about it, because what children come to school is to learn their maths, not maths based on LGBT, and their English based about LGBT. People don't feel happy in these lessons because normally when the teacher clicks onto the next slide and then we see the word LGBT, everybody kind of like sighs, and then when you look on everybody's faces, like they're so angry or sad, and then some of them like just look down and then like sleep or pretend that they're sleeping. It happens throughout the whole month. It takes place in guided reading, maths, sometimes when they ask word problems, and English, and pretty much PSHE. We get told to either draw stuff that's got to do with LGBT, do flags, or create little crafts. At first we watched a YouTube video which is Tango Makes 3. At first I was very confused, but I never thought about it and I told my mum.
Roy and Silo were both boys, but they did everything together. They didn't spend much time with the girl penguins, and the girl penguins didn't spend much time with them. Instead, Roy and Silo wound their necks around each other. Their keeper, Mr. Gramsay, noticed the 2 penguins and thought to himself, they must be in love.
Whilst the clip was playing, some pupils put up their hand and the teacher asked them to see what they said, and they said that's wrong because we don't know of 2 daddies having a family or 2 moms having a family. The next day in the same month we were learning a little bit more of how LGBT, what it is and how it changes people. For example, he showed us this girl that was 11 and she got plastic surgery to become a boy.
It did develop into a big conflict last year. I expressed my cultural belief as well as my biblical belief that I didn't wish my daughter to be taught that, because I did not send Kaysey to school to be taught such subject. I don't see the necessity of it being forced into primary school age when these kids are oblivious to those things. I think they're far too early. Their brains, they don't need to be taught that, basically, not yet. The message that she was trying to basically send to me as a parent is that basically if I don't tolerate, she has the power to dismantle my home. And whether Kaysey wants to believe or believe not, she used to just sit there and basically concentrate on the lesson being taught. And, you know, her opinion is of no value. I'm speaking up because of parents who are in school, whether it's Kaysey's school or around the country, that feels the same way like we do and are afraid to speak up because they're scared of the implication to come. So I'm taking the stand to be the voice for those parents, to say you can come out and speak out. If we don't speak out, we cannot stop this issue from entering into school. And these children are far too young to have this been taught to them.
What would I like to happen next is to maybe not teach LGBT in schools, and also maybe to get this issue to a good place in a way, because right now it's very sad and very emotional for people. So I wish that it would probably get taken out of school and I wouldn't be put through this again next year.